Hello and welcome to what is a massive move for the channel. We have finally got to record onto the Xbox, and we're now going to be playing some PGA Tour 2K23. Now, just to give you a bit of background, I'm going to play as me, but you can see there's an Isle of Man, not crest, but nationality badge. It's because I am, well, I would say half Manx. My dad was born in the Isle of Man, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to try and prove to the world that I'm the best Manx golf player in the world. In terms of what we're going difficulty-wise, settings-wise, we're going to go normal for the start, and then we can progress where else we want to from there. So normal for opponent difficulty, normal for conditions, and we're going to do 2 rounds. So if we do have a bad first round, we can try and then come back in the second round. Now, do not want to exit. In terms of what you start off with 1 skill point, and I've gone for the lovely wedge one. So activation, have a poor swing timing 3 times, and then it will then deactivate when you then have a good one. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into Q School. We're going to jump straight into Q School final in Boston. What I want to do is play 1 round per episode. So you'll see that we'll play this round and then we'll go into the next game, which will be quite fun. But anyway, if you do like this kind of content, please let me know, because I am tempted also to start recording Cricket 22. Now, I'm a massive cricket fan, so that'd be really fun for me to do, as well as probably for you guys to watch and see. So if you do want to see that, let me know. Also, if there's any other Xbox games that you do want me to play, or just any console games, please let me know as well, and we'll get that sorted as well. But yeah, I've played this game a lot. I love the fact that there's some rounds where your timing will be perfect, everything will go right, and then there's some where it goes horribly wrong. And there's been times when I've stopped playing the game just because every single time I try and time a shot, it just goes everywhere. So we shall see what happens today. Right, now this is Boston Q School, TPC Boston. Let's see what we can do today. Let's see what we can do. Right, so in terms of what we got on here, I have got all of the tips and tricks that is on here. If you do want me to take them off, please let me know. So 274 yards, wind is going left. Can we see if we can time this off the tee box very well? We've timed it alright, to be fair. The wind's taken it. The wind has taken that round the corner. That's a lovely shot in the end. I'm always too fast, so if you see me at any point aiming very right, it's because I always swing it left. Right, we're going to go for the lob wedge. Do want to put that just there. I do want to put that just there. Oof, nearly hold it off the first one. Now, I've got the grid on for putting, so if you also do want me to take this off, please let me know. But for now, we shall do it. I think it's going to be about there. Downhill. I pulled it too far. Pulled it too far. And now it's rolling down the hill. This might be a very tricky par putt now. We might bogey our first shot. No, we're going to par it. Lovely. What a putt. So parring the first, celebrates in style there as he picks up the ball, trundles away. So if you can see here, it's going to be quite a tight group. I've been playing myself on my other save with normal or high or hard difficulty on the opponent, but um, easy course things, because as you see there, I've aimed that massively right. Because it's more fun to hit more birdies and stuff like that. But because I'm playing with you guys, I want to make it as more realistic as possible. So we're going to do that. It's an awful lie here. I do want to go 8-iron, but I also want to try and go 5-iron and just put it up there somewhere. That is perfect. It gives us a nice little chip shot in for our second. Rolled on in. A nice 202-yard par 5 into the breeze. Right. In terms of this shot could be difficult. With that green sloping down there, if we catch it on there, this could be fun. Gonna go lob wedge. I've hit that to the left massively, but I think that's actually alright. On there for birdie. Right. Birdie it is. It's a bit more of an angle. I think I've not timed that as well either. I've put it too low. Put it too low. Even with the grids, I can't even putt properly. And then just soak it up for par. But as you can see, people are only 2-3 shots ahead. So in terms of what we're doing here, we're doing all right. Hybrid. Now look at the wind. Do I want to hit hybrid? Do I just count my chickens and go? I want to count my chickens and go. Kind of. I've hit that perfectly. I didn't want to get. I wanted the wind to take it, and the wind hasn't taken it, and we're going to be in the bunker. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Bunker shots, I know that you have to hit them about there, I think. So we'll do that and see where that ends up. Oh, it's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. That will save our par. We've got ourselves out of a tricky situation there. Tap that in for par. Hopefully we can get through this and try and get out a Q score. It's a lovely par 4 this from memory. Now, do I want to drive this and just hit it? Try and get up there. I think we try and get up there. We've absolutely nailed the drive and it's gone into the tree. We've nailed the drive, but the wind is taking it. Absolutely taking it, and we're flying off the back of the green. Again, my guy looks disappointed at himself. Absolutely furious with himself, I think, there. Right, in terms of what I want to achieve here, I want to try and get as close as possible for a birdie. But I don't want to overextend, or if we can get it on the green, that would be helpful. It was very slow action, apparently. So birdie. Now, could we get this in? If we get this in, we could be on something. Right. I think that's going to be too low again. I've not given myself it. I've also pulled it completely to the left there, so I'm not surprised that I've missed it. Right. 3 under, 3 under. I bloody wish that we were 3 under. Um, even par through the first 4. Now, could we get some good drive going here? It's not too bad. I'm trying to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side. With the wind coming across, I think that's not a bad shot. So we've then got a decent shot into the 5th here. But yeah, I'm going to try and leave these as unedited as possible in terms of the round. I've hit that left and it's gone left. But yeah, in terms of the round, so we can kind of just play the game as it is. So it's kind of like a walkthrough. And just play it as fun as it is. If the episode turns out to be 30 minutes long, it turns out to be 30 minutes long. Right, in terms of this one, I'm going to go for there. I've hit it a bit harder. Oh, is it good? No, it's not. It's low again. What is up with my putting today? I'm normally pretty good at the old putting. Um, it's helped me out of a tricky situation 1 or 2 times on my personal save. Because my putting is like from long distance seems to be normally pretty good. But today just cannot get it right. Cannot get it right. All right, we're into the wind now. My driver's going to hit 280 apparently. I think it's going to only land 260. We've pretty much nailed that as well. That's gonna be a tricky shot into this green. Is it gonna hit 260? There you go. The wind has stopped that dead in the air, which is interesting. In terms of this, so it doesn't think we want to get there with a 9-iron, but I don't want to approach it with a 9-iron. I want to approach it with a 5-iron and just hope for the best. It's perfect. That could be good. Well, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be on the dance floor, as they say. And hopefully we can now get this up and over that ridge to get anywhere close for a par. I think we're looking at a 2-putt from here. So it's quite a big break. It's not that massive of a break, is it? Yeah, it wasn't that big of a break. I don't know why I've aimed that far right, to be fair. That's going to be a difficult par putt. We might be dropping a shot here. In terms of... No, it's a relatively easy putt, to be fair. I'll say that, and I'll probably now miss this. Nah, he's hold it. Good putt. Also, if any of you guys do play this, do you leave the flag in or not? I've always left the flag in. Don't know if it's a thing that I should be doing or not. Right, we've got headwind here, or we've got tailwind. And that could increase our drive forward. Can we get 300? We've hit 300 yards. I'll take that. So we can probably get to the green in 2 here. Even though our 3 wood says it won't carry us. But I think it will. Will it? I think it might do. I thought with the wind it might have carried us onto the green there. It's going to leave us just short. 266 yards with the 3 wood. Right, for eagle. Oh, could we do something special here? I'm trying to think of how I want to land it. We've hit that to the right anyway. I think that's okay. I think that's okay for where it is. Can we get this in for a lovely birdie to start off? Oh, it's just... Is it in? It's in! What a shot! I couldn't see from the camera angle, but it's in. And we're finally 1 under. Breaking into the realms of potentially... Well, we're now tied 8th. So it's a good start for the boys. Right, this lovely par 3. I've got 5 wood out. Oh, I've hit that so far left. Hit the bank, hit the bank. We're going to be chipping in. That's annoying. I'm pretty good at chipping, so this could be decent. I'll take a par from there. If I can putt that, that's a very decent, like, range putt. Trying to get that in for par. It should be okay. Rolls it in for par. So 8 through, and we are 1 under. What can we do on this back 9 though? That's the key question I've got with myself here. Right, so we're into headwind. I'm feeling positive with this. Absolutely perfect drive into the wind. I'd say headwind into the tailwind even. And we've hit that. Absolutely smoked it. 300 and possibly 18, 19 yards. That's massive. Right, now we've got the wind going left to right. I don't know if a 9-iron's enough club. I'm going to go 8-iron. If it does extend, I'm fine with that. So I knew that it was going to be swinging around. I don't mind hitting the back of the green here and just seeing what we can do down there. I'd rather 2-putt from that distance than not. But it's a downhill putt, which is going to be tricky. The lie is sinking into that bowl at the bottom. Slowly get up there. Slowly get up there. Make it sit. Make it sit. Perfect. I'll take a 2-putt from there. It was always a shot to nothing. Lovely. So the front 9, we are 1 under. We've got to win this to qualify through. So hopefully we can win it on the first point of asking. That is absolutely nailed down the middle, and that could be humongous in terms of driving. It's going to be over 300 yards again. That's huge. It's going to be the biggest drive yet. 323. That is massive. Right, now the gap wedge. I think the gap wedge is going to get there even if I put it here. Let's just try and go straight at the pin. Let's go straight at the pin. What a shot that is. It's ended up a lot worse than what I thought it was going to end up. But that was decent from there. The wind carried it a lot. So in terms of this, it's going to break to the right and then break to the left. So I'm just going to play it straight and see what happens. Hopefully it breaks a little bit. It's not broken enough. And now we've got a tricky little par putt back up the hill. And we are going to be parring that as well. So what's everyone else doing in terms of business? So Dylan Cross is at -4. He might be the one that I've got to catch here. We need to get a few more birdies, I feel. A few more birdies. Then we've got par 3. Oh, this is tricky. I remember this hole. Eesh. Eesh. I thought the wind was going to bring it around a lot more than that. And it hasn't brought it round, which is interesting. So we're going to be chipping in from the side here. I thought the wind was going to pull it round. Which is a little bit annoying. But can we chip in? That is decent. I'll take that. If I'm parring from there, I will take that. But we still need some more birdies on our round. I thought I'd missed that for a second. I generally thought I'd missed it. That would have been some. That'd have been awful. So Dylan's gone 5 under. We need some more. We need some more birdies. We definitely need some more birdies here. Oh, this is a tricky hole. I remember this. It's slow, but it's gone to the right, which I'm fine with. There's a little mound there, but the wind is pulling us in. This is going to be a tricky shot into this hole from here. It wants me to hit 3-wood, and I generally might hit 3-wood just because of the wind. We just need to nail it. Oh, it's gone left. It's gone right. This is what I have the problem with. I tried to overcorrect myself, and it's into the patrons on the right hand side there. And he's disappointed in himself. Look at him. Absolutely furious with himself. And now, let's get wedge up there. I might just get a bit extra club here. Got to get it close to get up par. Down the hill. I've hit that way too hard. And I don't know why I've gone a bit of an extra club. I've hit that way too hard. I've nearly hit it off the back of the green. And this is going to be a tricky par putt. So we might have to just count our blessings here and go for the bogey. It's 20 foot though. It's definitely left to right. Can we get it? It's a tricky par putt, but it's in. What a putt that is. He celebrates to himself there. It's a good par putt, that. Very decent. And Dylan Cross also bogeyed that hole. So that was a tricky little hole for everyone there. The wind is going across. That's perfect. Swing that across. Use the wind to push us up there a little bit. And we can get nicely on that fairway. Now we've got a nice little chip in here on the 12th. Oh, it's the 13th even. Now, pitching wedge across the line. Perfect. In we go. In we go. Darting in that hole. Stop there. I'll take that. I will take that. I use the wind to my advantage there. Still rolling. Just stop. That's the problem with these greens sometimes. These greens are sometimes so hard. This is now going to be a very difficult birdie putt. Can we get it? Can we get it? It's too high. That was probably our chance for a decent birdie there. Tied ninth. So going into the 14th, Dylan then birdies his next. So he birdied that hole. I would like to finish on about 3 under here and just push tomorrow. I think we've just got to see. This is going to be a tricky hole, especially where that pin's located. That has been absolutely shanked by me, but the wind has helped me. The wind has definitely helped me there. Pulled it way too quickly, and that has killed off my drive there. Completely killed off. All right, we'll go into this one. Oh, he wants me to use freewood, and I'm pretty fine with that. 14 mile an hour headwind. I'm going to get on the green, but it's going to be so far away. I'm only just going to get on the green as well. I think that's going to be a two putt unless some absolute Terry Wogan comes out here and puts it in from absolutely miles away. It's a pretty straight putt. Oh man, I don't want to give myself a lot of confidence. It's a long putt. It's a long putt, and it's just not broken at the end as much as I wanted it to. But I will take the par from there. It was a very decent attempt, if I do say so myself. As we hold that for a lovely 1 under 314, so we've got 4 holes left. Can we do some business here? Can we? Just want to get at least one more birdie. Drive is not driving us very well there. 268. Oh, especially if you hit it massively to the left. That's going to go into that bunker, I think. Or are we going to be alright? I think we might be okay there. It's actually turned out to be an alright shot. I went through that way too quickly and just hit it left. I've got a 9-iron into the flag now, and I want to do the same that I did with that pitching wedge before. Oh, it's lovely. Just sit there. I can't get over the greens on this. They're so hard. Like that should have pretty much sat down. Right, in terms of what we're looking at here, we're looking at a fairly straight putt. It's a bit more break this side than it is that side. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. What a putt that is! It hits the flag and goes in. Downhill. What a great putt. The approach was perfect. The putt down the hill was great. And we go 2 under into this. And we're going to get the nice little replay, I think, as well. It was a fantastic putt. Look at him go. Hits the flag. Lovely. Absolutely. The caddy just appeared out of nowhere there. The caddy absolutely loves it. But that is a fantastic putt for us. And that puts us 2 under. So we're just up to tied 6th. And then we've got, I think this is par 3 now, yeah. This is a tricky par 3. Now I want to go extra club here. I want to go extra club. And I've gone massively left. I'm fine with that though. If it stays, if it goes on the green, Oh, jeez. I've always had troubles with this with this hole. I hate it. We want to get it up there. We don't want an now bogey from here. We want to get up there. That is fantastic chip. That is brilliant. And just a tap in par. So we go 2 under into the last 2 holes. I think one of these is a par 5 from memory, so we could potentially get a nice little one from there. It's par 4 here. It's opting for the freewood, but do I try and get the driver over the trees? I think I try. At least I try, yeah? Got to push boundaries. I've hit it over the trees, but it's also now into the rough because the wind's taken it. I've banked on the wind not taking it that far, but it's onto the fairway. That's a class shot. Everyone will be clapping that. That is absolutely fantastic. 84 yards into this flat green. It's going to catch in the wind. It's going to catch into the wind, and that might be if that's pin high. If that's pin high, that is a fantastic shot, and we could get to 3 under here. It is a difficult putt, but I think I might have this. I think I might have this. What a putt that is. 2 in a row. Oh, not 2 in a row. 2 in the last 2. 3. Maths is not my strong point. Um, and it's a fantastic putt. And we go into the last hole, the really tricky par 5. And potentially, if William Atkins and Dylan Cross, well, William Atkins is done. If Dylan Cross pars this and we get an eagle, we're on. Right. So in terms of what we've got here, we've got the wind going right to left. We've hit that pretty well, to be fair. We've hit that pretty well. Right to left, onto the fairway. Roll it on down there, 300 yards. Fantastic. Now, this is a very tricky green from memory. There's a lot going on this green. It looks flat, but it's not. I need to hit this as sweet as a nut for this to not go in the bunker. I'm going to pray. Right, take your time. He said it absolutely perfectly. But it's gone so far. You see where we were aiming that? It's now gone so far that it's gone off the back of the green that I've got to chip in from there. That's incredible. The wind took that so far. In terms of what we've got on the green, though, it's a very weird green to try and judge this. I don't mind hitting this up and trying to get a birdie here. That's fantastic for a birdie. It's a tap-in birdie on the 18th. And it looks like we're going to finish 4 under, which I'm going to be happy with. Lovely birdie on the last there. Yeah, fantastic round that is. Look at us there. We are second in the leaderboard. Hopefully we can chase down William Atkins tomorrow. And you guys will see that at some point very, very soon. Now, in terms of an episode, I think half an hour is pretty much bang on. So I will see you guys for the next one. I'm not sure when the next video is going to be coming out of this, but it will be coming out for your faces as soon as I can. So this one's going to go out on the Friday. The next one might come out on the Sunday. So be prepared for that. And I will see you very soon for some more PGA Tour 2K23. Thank you very much.